More or less.
I'm here.
Okay, so I'll let you all regale our beloved satyr rogue what happened last time we played.
So, after waking up, Argonon found out he was green through basically a giant friggin' conniption over it. As we did so, we managed to find out that pretty much the only way to get it reversed is to go meet Thylea herself. At the same time, we also found out that we now have a month and a half, which is 60 days because weeks are weird. And so we have decided not to go and fix up Argonon. But as we were going to head towards the uh, aisle that Lycus needed to go to, we ended up encountering a storm sent by Sidon himself. As we escaped it thanks to Ajax stepping in as a temporary captain of the ship. We
And
got
doing surprisingly well.
Yep. We got sidetracked all the way to Fire Island. There we managed to meet what's her name, the Titan of Speed, and she told us that she can help us get Kyra back to full uh godlike power by lending her her own power. In the meantime, though, she knows where we can find something that'll totally help us kick the other Titan's ass. But it's on this island of time. But luckily, she made a portal for us so we could head straight there. As we step through, we find out that time is super, super fucking wonky. Uh, as we end up visiting a telescope, upon where we saw uh, the city of Mitros throughout various stages of its future. Uh, we managed to encounter this random group at a table who were all asleep and we couldn't wake them. And finally, we managed to head to this well. As we looked down in the well, unfortunately, it caused temporary madness among the whole party. And Argonon and Aidi both fled. Ajax was tripping balls. Uh, Tabby was paralyzed, and Chorus saw everybody else as imposters impersonating his friends and proceeded to attack. He downed Tabby, nearly downed Ajax, managed to get both of them up, and we proceeded down into the well, this time blinded, and we managed to encounter a Sphinx at the bottom, who we are now ready to start combat with. Oh, and Lycus was high off his ass the whole time, or drunk, or something. We don't know.
Both.
Yes.
Yes, that's a response. Yes, he was yes.
Lycus, I need you to give me a con save right now. As you're still on the boat, your friends have left you. You need to see how well you've been dealing with some wonderful mushrooms that the local druid said were locally grown.
Do we have inspiration or no?
Yeah, I'll give you all inspiration.
And fuck it, I'm using it now.
Okay. I will say, I'll give you a few chances on this because it's been a while. Okay. I'll let you just keep that there. So it's been enough time. You've been on the boat for a while sailing. You encountered the storm along with everybody else. You were not having a good time with all the thunder, lightning, the ship rocking way more than it's used to. You shut your eyes and you're struggling to make it all go away. And as you're sorting out your thoughts, you feel the high coming down. You feel like you're floating. You swear that the high's going down, and you open your eyes, and you're not on the ship anymore. You're floating in a sea of space. This is definitely not the ship. You're not hiding under the stairs. You don't hear the panic of people around you. It's just quiet. And out in front of you, you see this light that seems to be beckoning you forward. What seems like stars are occasionally flying from this thing and out into the empty void around you. Do you go towards it?
Yeah, we'll swim towards it.
You swim towards it with ease and you reach out. You touch this light, and suddenly your world starts to shift once again. The empty void melts away. You find yourself in what seems like a very familiar room surrounded by 4 of your companions.
Wait, what? What are you guys doing here?
What do you do? I pull out my sword. Are you real?
I mean, I really should be asking you all that question, considering where I was.
The ship?
No, not the ship. I wasn't in the ship. Closed my eyes and I was somewhere else.
Where?
I mean, where was a good point, because it literally was just kind of like nothingness. I was just kind of floating.
Oh, so you died.
No, I wasn't dead. I know the difference.
Well, I didn't know you were that poisoned.
And you look past them to a very peculiar creature that you recall seeing maybe something that looked like that at some point, but it seems to be at odds with everybody. Facing down, looking like it's in a crouched position, getting ready to pounce.
The fuck is that?
You feel the sense of impending danger. You feel the need to roll some initiative. Where he is now laying, Tabby once stood. You no longer see her anywhere around.
Oh, I guess I'll take it.
Lycus, you are first in the pecking order. What weapon are you wielding currently?
The bow.
All right.
I'm just gonna whistle at that winged creature to get its attention with the Clever of the Gods.
Your whistle seems to have no effect on it as it stares straight ahead.
Hey, notice me. I'm just gonna shoot it. The fuck is going on?
Hmm.
Am I still dreaming?
We need to wake up soon.
I'm just gonna step over here. Move right there. Then I'm just gonna poke Aidi.
She seems real.
Okay. So you're real. Then over here. Just gonna poke Argonon. That wasn't you weren't like that the other day.
I know.
Okay, alright. And then
You do also have a strange urge to walk away from Argonon by the base of a shade of green. We went into great detail about that last time.
Alright, well I'm just gonna poke Ajax as I move over here.
Hey, watch it.
Okay, alright. Then from that, it's good you're gonna walk over the chorus. I'm just gonna be like, high five?
Sure. Usually we save those for after we win, but yeah, great miss. And I give him a high five.
Okay, cool. All right, so this is reality. All right, so this is actually happening.
It starts to pounce from here to here. And as it lands here, you guys can see multiple images following in its wake. You can also see ghostly images of it that are acting before. Like, you've seen someone use the blur spell before. It's like you're seeing like 6 or 7 different copies or instances of this creature moving at once.
It was me.
Huh.
Yeah, this thing was playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo with us. Do the images stay there for like a while, or they kind of dissipate shortly after?
They only exist for about a few seconds.
Gotcha. So we could tell that it's just based on like speed kind of thing, or
It seems to be moving at a, like a regular pace for something of its kind.
okay, I get you now.
And then it's gonna reach out and try and claw at you for looking at it.
It's pretty rude.
Oh me? Yeah, I was just checking out the merchandise. With 26, I will take that.
Okay, and then it's going to claw 80. Unsuccessfully, as she blocks the hit. And then it like gets into that pouncing stance with its wings poised above it. 80.
Alright, 80 is going to... bonus action, do the war cry.
Okay.
I think I still have it up from last time.
Just as a side note to everybody here, I'm going to stress this. If you're currently in this combat, open up your character sheet. On the front, underneath where your AC, initiative, and speed are, on the special move line, I need you to keep an extra sharp eye on your hit points. If you get hurt, write down how many wounds you have and update them whenever that changes.
So do you need us to write down like our permanent max, or just keep track of the wound we receive?
The wounds.
So basically, each time we get hit is one wound.
Every time, yeah.
Okay.
As well as keeping track of your spell slots and other abilities.
Okay. Now for the wound thing, do we put our total wounds, or we just put one wound for each time we're struck?
How many wounds you have at that time of you being hit?
Example, I got hit for 13. I write down 13. Correct?
Yes.
Gotcha.
All right, ID, your bonus action was used. What you doing? As you go to swing, I need you to roll one more time. All attacks will have disadvantage against this.
I don't think I need to roll another time for the 2, but I'll do it for the 19.
Yes. You swear you land a sure hit with your chakram, and it goes right through one of the temporal displacements.
Do I think that my aim would improve if I closed my eyes?
Give me an intelligence check. Considering all that you've witnessed on this very strange island, everything seems to revolve around the fact that time is in flux. If this creature is also in flux in time, not even blind sight can help you out here.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have Lefkia scream at it.
Oh, I need to get her on the map. Boop, there you go.
How high is this room?
We'll just say 20 feet. That's a fail.
Holy shit, something actually failed the scream?
Roll one more time,
Even with saving throws?
even with saving throws. Success. Chorus, as your turn begins, it glances in your direction, and its eyes shimmer. Everyone can see now beneath his hooves, there seems to be the image of a clock on his shadow that's standing under his feet that's constantly ticking. You may proceed.
A shadowy clock that seems to be ticking, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a meathead, so I'm just gonna swing at it. Is this thing actually 5 feet from here? Should I move up?
Scoot over one.
You know what? I'm gonna walk my way over here to start the flanking.
Okay.
This place, correct?
Yes.
Disadvantage +2. Oh, you suck so hard. I'm almost positive with 15 misses. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
It is a hit.
All right. I take my fiery blade and I try to chop at its hide, and I realize that the blade only goes like a centimeter in. But I burnt his ass, though, guys. I have his attention. I'll hold it there.
He grunts at this, and after your strike, he leaps up in the air and tries to flap his wings.
If he flapped them at me.
He flaps them all around him.
Oh.
I need everybody to roll me a dex save out in the open. Okay. Looks like just Cobra's failed.
Oh, lucky.
Okay. Nothing happened. You all just kind of get staggered back a little bit, but that's about it.
Is he still in the same location?
Same location.
All right, going to.
Are you still concentrating on fly?
Oh, that we took a. Did we take a short rest?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not concentrating on fly. Let me remove that. Sorry. There we go. All right, so gonna cast Hex. And it's first on him, second on me, yeah? Yeah.
The first one, you have to edit what type of save you're making disadvantage or check you're making
Yeah.
disadvantage. The second one goes on you. The third one goes on him.
Okay, so first goes on him, third goes on him, second goes on me.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna have to remove the first hex on him, and then put the new one with the edit on it, or with the damage type.
It'll be STR for strength, yeah?
I think you have to write the whole word for that one.
Capital first letter, lowercase second letters.
There we go. Now for swipes. Disadvantage +2, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Then add the thing. Did I type? You said second on me, or second on him, on me, third and first on him, yeah?
You didn't put that effect on you.
Son of a bitch.
Just, I guess that's roll d6 for now.
Didn't register my click then. There's the d6. My bad.
Okay.
And that misses. Gosh damn it, I'm tired of your type.
Oh boy. I'm gonna try summoning Mink again. See what happens.
Lo and behold, he emerges in a fiery burst.
Oh my god, I'm so glad to see you. Hang on, I gotta pull up his character sheet. I missed you, buddy. Let me see if I got any bonus actions I can use. Was he close enough to the Sphinx to cause the AoE, the splash damage?
Where did you want to summon him? I just sort of popped on the map.
I mean, honestly, right. Well, no, because that'll hit Argonon. Let me double check his range. Within 10 feet. So I will put him right there. So it'll hit the Sphinx, but not catch Ko and Argonon.
They will be hit.
Oh, they will.
If it's within 10 feet or 5 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah, they're still within 10 feet.
Honestly, I don't think there's a place I can.
Right there?
Right here.
You won't hit
Over
left
here.
Kia because left Kia is 15 feet in the air.
Plus, Lefkia is immune to fire, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
I don't think I can do it where I can hit the Sphinx at the same time, so I'll just put him right there for now.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and switch to him. I'm gonna have him fire burst.
Okay.
That's
First
definitely a
one
miss.
misses. Roll the next one at disadvantage.
Surprising.
That's a hit.
And max damage too. Yep, I think that's good for me.
Lycus, you're up again.
Let's see. I'm going to. Yeah. Actually. So it looks weak right now, yeah? It looks weakened after that hex.
It looks unbothered by it.
Just curious.
Weakened strength-wise, I think is what he's saying.
I was
If
just
it's
trying to.
weakened, you can't tell.
That's what I was trying to gauge. Then I'm going to stay still, and then I'm just going to fire my bow for advantage.
What's giving you advantage? Oh yeah, aim.
Aim, yeah. I was trying to remember what it was called.
Okay, just roll normally then. It's a hit.
Nice.
I don't think you can actually sneak attack though.
I can't?
Can add his what?
Sneak attack with he has disadvantage.
No, he canceled it out.
Okay.
Nice.
Big oof.
Big oof.
Okay. This is the fun part. So he will take he will go ahead and use this first. So Chorus, the clock beneath you flashes, and your arms grip your axe, and it thrusts them forward, and then raises up, and then it kind of goes backwards through the motions of the attack you just did, and you see the wounds on its body reversing as time warps around it.
Oh boy. All that extra paperwork makes sense now. All right.
Now, go ahead and make your regular attack action that you just did on him with disadvantage.
Do I apply damage?
Yep. Oof.
Slightly better than the first time.
Okay, and you can do the second attack since your action was multi-attack. Okay. So you can see when that clock activated, all the wounds that your teammates had managed to inflict upon him were erased, but you managed to do them over again. And now he's going to try and claw at you.
Does the time look like it affects us in any way?
It looks like it only affected you.
Okay.
Aw, sad. And I'll go again. Any reactions?
Nope.
Aidi.
Am I able to get a flanking off this?
Sure. Reality's warping so hard around it that you're still unable to land a solid hit against it.
I can act as normal.
Let's see. After her turn, she will... I guess he will... He'll claw at Aidi. Turn around and claw at her. I should have advantage on that. Okay. Do you do anything for the reaction, Aidi?
Yeah, I'll brace or reflect it.
Okay. Alright, Covers, go ahead.
Forgot to click advantage.
Alright.
I'm gonna action search.
Okay.
Ah, damn it! I forgot again. That's a miss. Second attack. Yeah, best action search ever. Does that clock make any other just adjustments?
Looked like it's still ticking as normal.
And it's going counterclockwise or clockwise?
Sometimes it switches between both.
Oof, okay.
Guess I go in for some swings.
Look, I'm trying to be a positive person, so I don't like making posts like this. It's for my...
Nope. Hey. That works. And I guess I'll also use my maddening hex.
Does it hit it and everyone around it?
Only ones I choose. It and anything in 5 feet that I choose, but I only choose it.
Okay.
Also, it's crud. It's not supposed to add the frickin'
The hex?
Yeah, it's not supposed to add hex damage to it.
Okay, then you see your attack does absolutely nothing to it.
Immune to psychic damage. Fantastic.
After his turn, everybody around him make another dex save out in the open as he makes that wing flap. All right, Argon and Aidi and Lycus. You guys, 1, 2, 3, are knocked prone by the blast. Not Chorus.
I have a jolly horse.
All right, Ajax.
All right, I'm gonna scoot over here. And cast Blight on him.
Go ahead. Still fails.
Dang. So close.
No, failure's good for you.
I've had a lot of failure, so it's probably pretty good for me. Oh, he still gets half damage. Okay.
No, dude, he failed. That means he the full effect. If he fails your saving throw, the full effect of the save takes place. If he succeeds, then it's half.
Oh.
So failure is good for you.
Hold on, what?
He failed his saving throw. He gets full damage.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought failure was me failing. Okay. Sorry, I'm tired. Say what?
As the spell goes off, you see its bits of his flesh start to decay, and as vines erupt from its body completely dissolves into sand.
I don't think he'd be that easy.
Wait, what about that clock? I moved the fan around. Where's that clock?
The
Oh, yeah,
clock
there's
is
the clock.
gone.
Okay.
Well, that happened.
Ajax, you turned him into sand, Ajax.
You completely melted it.
Can't say I was expecting that, but I'll take it.
Well, before it comes back, let's try to find that treasure.
So-
What do you mean comes back?
All of you are getting the feeling of impending doom. You all have one round. If you wish to spend any hit die or cast a spell, you may do so. We'll just start with Lycus. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna get back up to get rid of prone.
I'm just going to assume everybody gets rid of prone.
Then I will, because I have no idea what's going on, and I think there's doom all about. I'm just gonna turn on my eye and see invisibility.
Okay.
That's an action, right? Yeah. Then, yeah, I'm just gonna go over here in this corner and think about my life choices.
Excellent.
Is this why you don't buy shit from strangers?
Heidi, what are you doing?
All you ever do is buy things from strangers like us.
Look, true. He was a reliable source.
Heidi is going to use her action to activate Prophetic Trance.
Okay.
Do I still need to make note of the special move line?
No, you guys don't need to keep track of your HP as closely as before.
Hmm.
Wait, so are we still keeping track?
No, you don't need to.
I'm just going to just in case.
Sure. All right, prophetic trance. That it for you?
I believe so.
Chorus.
Now this is not a short rest. We can just throw a hit die, correct?
You can throw as many hit die as you want. It's not a short rest, but I'm being generous.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff.
I should use my D6, whatever. Alright, I'm going to use all those, and I'm going to fly up. We said it's about 20 feet high. I'm going to fly up about, not touching the ceiling, but high up. See if I can
Sure.
see anything happen and give like a heads up.
Okay.
Guys, what's happening? Why am I feeling this way?
I don't know, but get ready for it.
It's like I feel like I'm still hearing like the thrill of battle in my head.
Oh, I'll take the dodge action. I didn't think about that, but yeah, got dodge.
Okay. I'm just gonna use a couple hit die, get back up to full. If I
Well,
could
your
roll-
hit dice hate you.
Yeah, 1s and 2s all around. Whatever, that's good enough for me. Don't think I've got any.
No buff spells?
I'm looking through. I don't believe I've got anything at the moment.
There's always ye old dodge action.
Yeah, let's take the dodge action. Which I'm not sure how to, because I don't see action dodge on my sheet. Huh. How do I activate dodge?
I put it in your racial section.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Time has passed. It seems like it's going backward and forward. And then you recall the events leading up to this point. It was foretold by the one that greeted you here that the protector of this island would come for you after 3 roars. The first one sounded. It made you all nervous. The second one sounded. You all decided to pick up the pace, unsure of what was going to come. And now, materializing before you, is this great winged creature that looks similar to the ones you've seen on this island.
Mufasa?
I know, right?
Oh my lord.
Do your best James Earl Jones impression.
And on his appearance, the third roar echoes throughout this chamber, loud and violent enough to shake the fabric of reality itself. You all are about to be subjected to a con save.
Ooh-wee.
Do it now? Or are you dropping it?
I'm going to be dropping it. I will say this is not a bad thing to use your inspiration on.
Inspiration it is.
Why not?
So everybody have advantage click that is using inspiration.
Yep.
Good to
Yep.
go.
Good to go.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be using a lucky.
Well, Lycus, looks like you and I are fucked.
What kind of magic is this anyway?
This is an ability.
Ah, checking. Oh, right, he did scream.
Oof, yeah, I'm double fucked.
Nice. Join the club.
As the roar sounds off, you can see cracks in the air around you as this vibrations of the sound is shaking your very soul. And man, it is not a good feeling. All of you feel like you just got sucker punched right in the solar plexus. Those who failed even cough up a bit of blood at this. Their ears and nose also seem to have a little bit of blood draining from them as well.
What kind of damage was that?
That was thunder.
Poor Minxie. Just got him back. The doom got blown up.
And those who failed are knocked prone.
Ooh, 20 feet.
Because of course they were.
Eight bludgeoning damage to Chorus.
My ass.
Lycus, what you doing, boy?
Well, for one, screaming internally. After that,
And externally?
yeah, and externally, he is screaming a little bit. This is not how I wanted to wake up. This is not what I wanted to do after last night, or whatever day it is. I'm not sure how long I was gone.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. We don't know how long you were gone either.
It's entirely fair. I'm going to. Do I have a potion? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action consume this potion.
Consume it.
Oh, don't heal him. Heal me.
Like, this is a bad time to start sucking up.
I mean, he does look cool. I'll give him that. And then I'm just gonna shoot him.
Rude.
I ignore the advantage. Wait, disadvantage. Where'd that come from?
You were prone.
Oh, I'm prone. Yeah, I would have gotten back up. Not bad.
You
Yeah.
still hit.
Cool. Yeah.
You hit him anyway, though. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Nice. And then go for damage.
Pew! It looks to you curiously.
This sucks, man.
Its eyes start to glow. Its claws dig into the ground. And those cracks you saw in the air around you finally shatter like a random encounter battle starting in Final Fantasy X.
Hmm.
Where is new map?
Wait, new map?
New map.
New map.
What?
But I like old map. You might as well just wipe Lefkia off the map.
Yeet.
What, you're telling us you don't try to revive her dying corpse?
I actually can. She's only fixable after a long rest.
Ooh.
Says so as these cracks shatter, it gives way to a void that actually looks kind of beautiful. You also think you see some words on the lower right hand corner, but those don't exist here.
I'm not seeing my token.
Yep, because I haven't shared it yet. Um, okay. You find yourselves transported to an alien world. Overhead, the sky is black and starless. The ground is mosaic of your own horrified faces. It looks as if you were all buried in the earth, your heads thrown back, your faces locked together in a grotesque pattern. An obsidian moon hangs low in the sky, and blood drips from its craters, splashing to the ground where disembodied faces lap at it greedily. The blood pools at your feet, begins to take hideous form. Gigantic floating brains, which snap their cruel bird like beaks, reaching toward you with hideous tentacles.
Like, did you slip those mushrooms into our food?
No. If anything, I'm still in it. I'm still in this bitch.
Are we dead?
I
Is this
think so.
hell?
At this point, I've just kind of used to this type of stuff. This is our new reality.
This is not a thing you should be used to.
Look, I've just come to terms with this shit, alright? A lot's been going on. And it doesn't seem to be getting any better.
You need to rethink some of your life choices, like it.
Look, I thought about that for a long time.
Okay, here we are.
That looks suspiciously not like what you described.
There's probably not a map for what he described.
Unless you want to do theater of the mind, you're more than welcome to not look at the map.
He's got through there.
Oh my god. I'm terrible.
Why is everybody so far away from me in this scary thing? Do we see Mufasa anywhere?
You do not.
I'm vanished already.
Bad DM forgot to put it in a grid.
Oof.
It's because the map already looks gridded.
Yeah, I know.
I hate when they come with grids, though. It's so hard to line that shit up in F2.
True.
DM is bad.
Freaking out, man. There's lines everywhere. There's slightly overlapping other lines.
Oh god, I forgot you guys could see it. Oh, don't look. The universe was not ready.
I'm just putting this down as part of the trippiness of this
We're
place.
quite literally watching reality happen in front of us.
Oh, you were so close. Hey, nice.
It's like that scene in Doctor Strange.
Except that wasn't reality. That was alternate dimension.
Which, so is this, probably.
Which raises the question, can we come to bargain?
I doubt it. He seems kind of pissed off.
So did Dormammu.
Am I still prone?
Yes, everyone that is still prone is still prone.
But what the fuck is this ugly thing?
Okay. We're good to go now. Does he come with it? Nope. Okay, so turn pass. 80. You just saw the blood moon give birth to these terrifying brain creatures. All the while, you can see your horrified face embedded in the ground.
What the hell am I looking at?
Essentially a
Is this like a brain with tentacles that has a beak, or is this an actual bird with a brain? Okay, yeah, there you go.
Do I have any idea what this creature is?
You do not.
I extra hate it. I guess I will.
It's a literal.
You know, I think the friggin' like tinning out totally worked in its favor.
Cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. That's a hit. Oh, and I forgot the special music.
Forward and backward and. Let's see.
If I could turn back time.
Time after time.
This would start right when you guys zoned into the map.
Wait, the character's here too?
Yes.
Oh, well, I really feel uncomfortable now. But I can't stop tapping my hoof.
And I'm gonna move over here.
Number 6 flies at Lycus.
Okay, Beaky.
Oh,
Bad. Ow.
It slaps you. It makes you make a save. Which you succeed in.
What did it feel
However-
like?
Let's see.
T-minus 1 minute.
You're grappled and restrained by the tentacles.
This is just unpleasant.
Misses with the beak. Chorus.
What the fuck is going on? I poked this magic circle with my sword. Does anything happen?
Nothing. They seem to be constantly in motion.
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly over the circle and swing downwards at the brain bird.
Okay. Good hit. Good hit.
Oh, I fucking got. You think they're creepy? I'm gonna pull out a greater healing and drink it. That will give me one of my potion toxicity, blah blah blah, my potion thing.
Okay. This thing hovers after Aidi. It sends out its tentacles.
Oh, he also has reach.
He misses. He goes in closer, trying to beak.
Oh, they move fast, don't they?
Reactions.
I will, in fact, bracer reflect it.
Argonon.
Argonon's going to move up. Look at this thing. Raise his arm and move his hex over since the creature died. There we go. All right. Time to make some swings. Ooh boy.
Nice.
Those hits.
These things are fucking creepy.
Number 4, Triss tries to tickle you with its tentacles. Oh, not that one. This one. Man, yeah. Okay, make a con save. You save.
Yeah.
You're grappled and restrained. And then he tries to beak you. With a miss. Number 5. Just floats up to Taurus. Meets him in the air.
Don't touch me. You look sticky.
Rebuttal.
Ah! Is it the beak or the tentacle?
This is tentacle.
Tentacle. I'm gonna have to let it happen.
Okay. Okay, you make a con save.
All right. How high am I? So I can write it down.
You said you were just hovering, so I guess 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay, you make your save. Grappled and restrained in the air, he tries to beak you. Reaction.
None.
He drives his beak right into your shoulder to get right to that juicy, tender beef.
At least he's not going for my loins.
Ajax.
Your tender loins. I'm scooting back a little bit. Well, I'm gonna stand up first from prone and scoot back a little bit.
Okay, when you move there, he's gonna get nail low on you.
How? Oh, he's got a tentacles. Actually, you know what? I'm good where I'm at. My attack shouldn't hit me. going to call lightning.
Okay.
Whoop, sorry. Perfect. Of course.
You see it just shock the brain and it cackles at you.
That's a bummer.
Oh,
That's the first time I got to use that too.
right?
I know, I was excited. I was like, ooh, new thing I haven't used yet. Anyways, in that case, I'll turn it over to Mink.
He's also
And-
prone.
Yep, he's gonna stand up. I assume if he moves, he's also gonna take an AOO, because
Yep.
then I'll just keep him where he's at for the time being. And just try fire instead of lightning.
It works.
Well, at least fire works. Ah, so close. And actually, well, no, I can't do that. Never mind. Next turn, maybe.
This boy's gonna lash out at Mink.
Rip.
You hear the mournful cry as Mink vanishes in a burst of flame and smoke.
Not again.
Sorry.
This thing is not happy that it can't grapple it. So it's gonna have to move forward and try and beak your face. And misses. Lycus.
Yeah, I hate everything about this, so I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay.
How do you want me to come in? We'll get that later. So,
Go ahead and roll initiative, Tabby.
Tabby sounds straight up like a robot.
I actually thought they were part of the song.
They're not in this dimension yet, that's why. Horrible service.
Then can you take grapple and restrain?
Okay.
Alrighty then. I am going to look over at. I can see the one that's grappling Chorus, right?
Yes, all the way over there.
All the way over there. I'm going to. I'm just gonna do steady aim. Does that count? Because not steady aim, just aim. I didn't use any movement. I used the spell. Does that...
You're right.
Cool. Then I'm just gonna bonus action, not bonus action, advance.
Well, aim requires a bonus action, and you Misty stepped.
Okay. Still shooting at that one. Ah, shit. Ignore the advantage.
Why are you getting advantage?
That's what I said, ignore it, because I still had a tick because I thought I was doing aim.
Go ahead and re-roll it. Okay, it hits.
Is that kind of sneak attack?
Yes.
Wasn't sure because he was grappled.
Still next to him, don't matter.
Argonaut. Lycus, save me. He's trying to turn me into a hentai victim.
Oh god, no.
Ancient Greece, and somehow we know what hentai is.
That definitely exists. It's an art form.
Kyra invented it.
Also true.
You
Is
guys are
this-
usually the stars in it, though.
I'm gonna you go over here. Yeah, like right there.
Aighty.
Do I still sound like a robot?
Not to me.
Nope.
You sound much better now.
Excellent. Okay.
He gets bonked. Spiritually. Oof.
Well, I guess I'll pick it. No, I'm in melee. I didn't throw it.
This little boy got left alone over here. Its tentacles touch the rune beneath it.
What is this?
That's cheating.
What?
It wants to make up and give you a hug.
Go away.
Aw, you didn't want the hug.
No.
Well, how about a kiss?
Don't touch me.
Oh, you getting kissed, boy.
Oh no.
Any reactions?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the thing that reduces my damage.
And also close your mouth.
Oh, you getting tongue, boy.
I don't want it. Yeah,
Turns out this part isn't piercing damage, it's psychic.
it's both.
It's psychic damage.
It's piercingly psychic.
Alright, so that's him. Spawning out of the nether comes an ancient evil you all know very well.
Shit.
It's Tabby.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
And where's my thing here?
It's like, yay, Tabby's here. And then she, like, fireballs me. Oh no, Tabby's here.
You know I don't normally take Fireball, right?
It's the most iconic, so
Oh,
that's why I
know.
always say it.
Tabby, you materialize from seemingly out of nowhere into this void of empty space, and you see this moon up above. It spits out another spurt of blood, which lands right in front of you. You look down, you see your own horrified reflection in the ground as this thing rises from the blood puddle. It looks like it has its sights set on you.
That's great.
Well, I don't know how you can tell it since it has eyes, but figure of speech.
Wait, it does have eyes or it does not?
No, it doesn't. And if you put mage armor on yourself, go ahead and put that on yourself.
Should already be there.
I took out the combat tracker, so it took away all your effects.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, derp, yeah.
What you doing?
I am going to Dragon's Breath myself. So, and I'm doing it at a 4th level, so it's going to be 5d6, and it's going to be fire damage.
Okay, make sure you adjust the dice for it.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. Why is it so hard to do that? Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Burst of
There we go.
flame.
And that's it.
Chorus.
All right, you stupid brain chicken.
That's a hit. And it turns to blood mush.
I grab whatever left in the tentacles and I throw it at the one by Ajax. But I'm coming for you, motherfucker. Off, please.
Ah.
And it's not grappling anyone at the moment, right? Because it uses tentacles on me.
Yeah.
Okay. Ajax, try to get away from these things. I'll hold him back.
I'm trying.
Try to tickle the Amazon Queen again.
Isn't that Jeff Bezos?
Alas.
That is not what I wanted to do. Because it is a concentration spell, but it doesn't have that effect. Wait, there we are.
Alright, misses. Argonon.
Get off me, you slimy sack of shit. I'll make some melee attacks at it.
Double ones.
Oof.
Rip.
Holy smokes, that thing's easy to hit.
I don't know, you missed it once.
Yeah, double ones. Of course
Still
I
missed
missed
it.
it. You know what? String of terrible slurs. Just right its way.
Oh man. He
So
got
bad
you
I
in his
can't.
clutches. He wants to start out that little tongue session with you. Oh, come on. It's just a peck. There we go.
He has to crit to be able to hit me, and he's done it twice.
You see what beak the side of your face and a little bit of a tongue waggles into your mouth.
Ugh.
Gross.
See, Lycus, this could be you, but you're not letting it happen.
I'm good. Hard pass.
Are
This
we
could
in
be us.
Kyra's
Good
mind?
Tabby, this thing is going to float up. and attempt to hug you with its tentacles. And it misses. Then try to beak at you. Misses horribly. Ajax.
Woof. No, I'm gonna move right here. I'll take that AOO.
Okay. Misses.
And going to cast Tidal Wave in a 5-foot line and hit both of these guys at the same time.
And how long is it?
Up to 120 feet.
Okay.
There it goes. Okay. And the one that failed is now prone.
Okay, can you put the effect on him?
Should have been an automatic. Wait. Number 4 failed. Okay. And that's it for me.
Number 4 is the one that's prone.
Yep.
So what?
It's immune to prone.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
It just wobbles back up. All right, Ko. This one is leaving your threatened range.
Oh, you little. I'm gonna try to grab those tentacles.
Okay.
Tower or out in the open?
Can do it out in the open.
Come here, you little slummy fuck.
It cannot move.
Alright.
Out of reach, he has to make do with the beef boy.
Make do. What am I, chopped liver over here?
Not yet.
That sounds real ominous coming from you, Tabby.
Reaction.
I'll take it. Oh, wait, what is this? Beak or tentacle?
It's a beak.
I'll take it.
Goes into that already gored shoulder of yours. Lycus.
Right. So this thing in front of me is not fun at all.
I don't know. I think you and Ajax got the, or you and Argonon got the fun ones. Mine's trying to actually eat me.
you guys are just being kind of groped.
Argonon just death stares Chorus out of the corner of his eyes.
I'm going to. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna basically hold my ground, and then I'm gonna take out my dagger and then stab this one.
Okay.
Your bonus action is for melee and range attacks, right?
Yep.
Steady
Yeah.
aim.
Oof, it shrieks as you stab it right in the frontal lobe.
No more, please. Just stop. Let me enjoy the void, alright?
I eat it. Ooh, mama. Oh.
What?
Flurry of blows over here and cuts it to ribbons.
Spiritual weapon's gonna move. I'm gonna come over here and help Lycus.
Friend.
I'll at least try to distract it a little bit.
Please do.
You said friend. It thinks you want to make up now.
I was not looking at you. I was specifically looking at my friend behind you.
Well, how about another kiss?
No.
You sure, man?
No, and I'm gonna reduce the amount that you hurt me.
He's a very abusive lover.
It just gives you like a little love nip up there by the horn. You can feel some blood running down, but it's just trying to like caress you slowly.
No.
Why you gotta make this weird, Mr. Brain on tentacles?
Because he is weird.
I'm gonna take the disadvantage on this because whatever.
Okay. Dang.
I release the grapple so I can put both my hands on my sword instantly.
Dragon's Breath, you have to use your action to breathe on them. So you wouldn't have
Bonus
been able
action.
to firebolt. It has a casting time of bonus action, but you have to use an action to breathe on them on separate turns. Subsequent turns, sorry.
I've always done it as bonus action.
Yes, to cast the spell, but from then on, you need to use an action to breathe.
Oh, derp. Okay.
Alright, so I release the grapple so I can put both hands on my sword and swing at him.
Okay. That's a hit.
The damage went, but it's just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, it does this sometimes. Oh, he disconnected, that's why.
Ah.
I will roll damage for him. He hits. He rolls again.
He hits again.
Good damage. Let me say he's put. Argonon.
Not opening his mouth for this. Gosh damn it, can I stop rolling low? I know I hit it, but still. Fucking hell, just die.
He dies. At least he got that tongue, though.
That thing was creepy as fuck. What are these?
I have no idea. I've never seen them.
We're there, and yeah, don't think I'm going to use. Well, I'll move my hex over to it. Okay.
Okay, goes for the Tickle Me Tabitha again. Shielded. Crits!
Oof.
Right into the base of your neck. Got some blood on your robes now.
All right. I'm gonna scorching ray this fucker since he just won't go down.
Okay. Second beam hits. He goes down.
Down. And I'll do number 7 for the third one. No, I will not.
Top of the round, Lycus. You're about ready to deal with this annoying little brain thing that's been hassling you. You hear the cracking sound of reality again as pieces of the sky, the earth, everything around you start to fall away, once again consumed by the black void.
Ah, shit, here we go again.
Never really get used to that, do we?
I don't want to get used to it.
First time, eh? Holly, that one's amazing, and I'm stealing it.
Which one?
The one you just posted in the FF channel.
Oh, that one's great. Yeah.
You all find yourselves back, cowering before Neo Mufasa. Lycus, what do you do?
You said Mufasa is just in the middle?
Looking very imposing, yes.
Can't see him.
Oh. There we go.
I assume we can't talk, right?
Those that would venture to the Isle of Time must prove their worth, Horned One.
Alright, it's trial by combat. Got it. Loud and clear. With that, then I will use Clever of the Gods.
Okay. Your clever tricks will not work so easily here, Horned One.
Can you blame me for trying?
Yes.
Damn. Is Argonon close enough for a sneak attack?
All right, I keep doing the thing. Roll die. Oop. Nah. But it hits for decent damage.
But it hits.
All right. You guys begin to see the light within the room start to flicker. Pages that were on the books on the table start to contort. The ground, the ceiling, everything around you is contorting. Everybody, let's see some con saves.
Using the inspiration I haven't had to use yet.
Okay.
I choose for my con save to be a 19.
Okay.
It's been a good run.
I'll roll chorus.
I'll use my inspiration. This is another roar, correct?
No. Do you still want to use it?
Yeah, I will play it safe.
Okay. Lycus, Tabitha, and Ajax. Well, Ajax and Tabitha, like, you're looking around. You feel kind of itchy, but like nothing serious. Nothing really seems to change about you that you can tell. Lycus, however, Lycus, I need you to do me a very important thing for me right now, my friend.
All right.
I need you out in the open to roll me a d20. You all see Lycus poised with his bow, and you see him start to shrink until everyone in the group seems to be taller than him. Your beard recedes, Lycus, as you now are the sprightly age of 11 years old.
Well, this fucking sucks.
Don't you mean heckin'?
No, I cursed when I was a kid. That was cool.
Tabby and Ajax, so you can't tell it, you have decreased in age by 15 years.
That means nothing to me, but okay.
Yeah, it's not a huge shift for me.
Ajax is no longer an adult among elves.
Oof.
Oh no, I'm like my late teens now, technically.
I'm now 115 years old.
Well, good thing I'm not 3.
Well, wouldn't you have to deal with the 400 plus years or however long you were?
I'm assuming it's going based off my physical age.
2 years old.
If you count Versi time, sure, nothing happens. But if you don't,
He leaps over here and raises a claw to Ajax. Reactions.
I yell, ow, but my voice cracks.
Ooh, that's got some force to it. He will do it again
He rolls a 7.
for his second attack.
Yes.
Okay. 7 plus 12. Beats his AC.
Damn.
My AC is only 17.
Fucking plus 12 over here. Look at this guy.
He drops. But then
Again.
the Androsphinx turns and looks to the rest of you. Not looking the sort to be going for any overkill. Aidi.
Well then.
So you go to heal Ajax, and it outstretches its hand. That one has been proven unworthy. You would do best to focus on the task at hand.
I'm not going to let him bleed to death.
That's awfully rude for you to say.
Your magic seems to sparkle on his body, but he does not wake.
Oh.
Does he look like he's going to die?
Give me a medicine check. He looks very roughed up, but it looks like you don't see him breathing, but then again, you don't see anything about him moving either. Like the strands of his hair, whenever the giant paw moved in and out, you would figure that that would generate some sort of breeze. Even his hair didn't move. You think something else is going on here.
Okay. Well, that ain't my spell slot. Is my spiritual weapon around here somewhere?
Yeah, I'll take him with you. After your turn, he will look over at Argonon.
No.
Mm. And Chorus. You guys feel an immense source of heat welling up beneath you. And it begins to erupt with both burning and righteous flame. You'll be making some dex saves.
Wait, so you're saying that I don't take any damage, yeah?
What?
Because it's righteous.
I would think you would
Yeah.
be vulnerable to that.
Oof.
Are we doing it
I'm-
ourselves or are you dropping it?
I'm gonna drop it.
Aww.
Failing success. Argonon barely manages to make his way out of that little circle that formed on the ground there. Whoosh. There's a light burn mark on the ground, but otherwise it is still able to be walked upon. Tabitha. And lightning bolt.
Alright, you goddamn tribal Mufasa. I'm gonna fly over above the spiritual weapon. Do I still get flanking?
Yeah, sure. Oof.
Start cutting him up, like half my body's like endured and charred. You know what, you goddamn fucking pussycat? Some bullshit. I'm gonna pull out one of these dragon potions and drink it. And then I'll end my turn. I'm not sure how much you get healed for, though.
10d hit die plus 10.
Thank you.
Yeah. Going to. Don't have cursed on him, but I do really need to heal. So. Shit. Ah, frick it. I'm healing.
Using what action?
Bonus. And potion of dragon strength are very rare, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have some type of acid resistance now, too. For 1 hour, I have resistance to acid.
Sounds like it.
One moment. Let me make sure I got the right amount of D4.
Should be D8 for you.
For the potion of dragon strength?
Good luck, your hit die. Remember?
Where the potion changes?
Okay, so it's D8. You said.
Plus 10.
Yep. So I'm at 20 wounds. Okay. And then I use my regular action to ignite my sword. Because that wasn't there. And I'll move closer. Whoops. Forgot to do that. So.
Did I roll a 1 on my death save?
Alright, time passed there. Lycus.
Gotta go through all that fucking bullshit of my goddamn adolescence again. I'm just gonna take off a potion from my bag and drink that stupid dragon strength one.
Which, by the way, I used the poison one.
Use the acid one, but I doubt it matters.
That should be 53, not 43. So you should be.
Oh, right. We got the plus.
And it's 10d8.
Oh, shit. Either way, I'm full health. And then I'm gonna knock back a bow and like, oh, I'm trying to prove myself to you. Goddamn Mufasa motherfucker. Sneak attack. Yo, if I prove myself, can you reverse this shit? And yes, I said shit.
Oh, somebody's gonna need to put soap in that young boy's mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
Another con save is needed from everyone.
Yes, Lycus, you're very mature.
Woo!
I'm going to use my Kyra lucky to roll it again.
Kyra is not here.
So I don't have her as a companion?
Correct. Wouldn't have helped you anyway.
Nope.
Oh no. Aidi being unborn?
Depends what we get on the die roll.
Alrighty, roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Come on, one. Hey, not bad, not bad.
Alright. Those who failed shrink or de-age by 2 years. So that would be Lycus as well, so you're now 9.
Mother.
And you can no longer hold. Well, no. You can hold up your longbow, but you're essentially unable to be a combatant right now.
Do you want me just to go cry in the corner, big cat man?
There are no corners. We're in a round room.
Fuck.
Do I feel visibly younger?
You feel your armor has loosened up a little bit.
Oh, okay, we're going by my non-versed age.
Yep. He is going to look at Argonon. Argonon, roll me a wisdom save, please.
Oh no. Oh no.
I need you to roll me a d6, please. Roll me a d10, please.
I don't like all this rolling.
Argonon, as he looks at you, his eyes gleam. And you can feel your armor. It doesn't do anything, really. But you feel a little bit stronger as you age 9 years.
Woo!
However, everybody else around you, Lycus especially,
Wait a moment.
see his hair turn into snakes.
Oh! I just know. Oh!
Um,
His fingers grow into long nails. His tongue becomes forked. His eyes slitted. The transformation has completed.
Arcanon, no!
Now it's a snake monster.
It's called a Medusa.
Wait, does that mean he has to roll a save every time he looks at Argonon? Or has his eyes open?
He does have a petrifying gaze ability. He's not like a Medusa NPC though.
He's the player race version.
Does that mean I? Oh man, that means I lose Warcaster now.
Rip.
Aidi.
Why do you lose Warcrafter?
That was from being a human.
Ah,
Shouldn't lose it.
with the racial thing, I'm not sure how it's gonna play out.
I'll up a spell slot to bless everyone.
He gets a severe case of bonkitis.
It's a minor case of bonkitis.
Very minor, very minor.
I have a question. Is Lycus truly a non-combatant, or can I use polymorph on him?
Like he can't fight the way he has been, but you can certainly try a polymorph.
When you
Yeah, I
say
imagine-
try, that makes me assume that I'm not going to do that.
I mean, he has to be aware, otherwise he'll be required to make the save because he probably doesn't know what you're doing.
I mean, I'm just kind of looking around panically, so at some point I'm going to look at Tabby.
Just tell him, like us, polymorph.
I don't know if he's like he has got his mind's gone back in time or not, so I'm going to ignore it. It was just an idea.
I mean, it hasn't really gone back in. I mean, I'm still aware of the situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I can still. I know who you are, Tabby. I'm looking at you.
His little kitty arms can't pull back the bowstring.
You can see him like actively trying to use his shit.
The bow's too big for the spindly little goat arms.
Yeah. Well, how? Because I've seen Peanut, can I do that, or is that not going to happen?
If you've seen it, you can do it.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm dropping my concentration on Dragon's Breath and casting Peanut, aka a War Elephant, on Lycus.
He will counterspell it.
And I yell at him, "Way to be a fucking douche, man! Way to be a fucking douche!"
The circle of life is a complex one.
I don't give a
damn
fuck.
it.
You're being a douche.
Is it polymorph higher than 3, or did he just counter it at a higher level?
He used a higher level.
All right. Yeah, I'm saving that. Oh, I thought I was gonna get another crit. Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, time to go to Smite Town. Going to where is that ability? Where is it? Oh yeah, we never encoded it. Okay, I'm gonna use my freaking what's it called? Uh, uh, the Channel Divinity Vengeance. So I will have advantage on all attacks against him.
Okay.
And that takes a bonus action, so can't hex him.
I thought you already did hex him.
Nope.
Nope. Hex the other one. Hell yeah. What happened to the fire on that one? I was supposed to have it.
It expired.
Why did it expire? It's not supposed to.
Probably didn't code it correctly.
Strange. Okay. Supposed to do an extra freaking D6 on them. There's an extra D6.
D6 or a D4?
D6.
Okay.
D6 fire damage.
Yeah, I thought the code before the D6 fire. And I think it was also such a round.
Strange. Okay. That's all I can do.
Lycus, you're just a boy.
I'm a boy, but I'm a fucking boy genius. I'm trying.
He's just a boy, but he fights like a man.
I'm charging in there. Fucking tired of this shit. Are you within 5 feet of me, Chorus? Alright, even 5 feet. Hey, buddy, Chorus, you got this. I'm proud of you. Like, I'm just gonna take out my bell and I'm just start like ringing that shit like repeatedly, just kind of like cheering him on, and I'm basically just giving him the help action. Just come on, buddy, fucking slam him down, but don't kill him, because I need him to avert this shit.
You'll need to be next to Chorus and the enemy to use the help action for that.
Well, then I'm gonna use dash and get the rest of the way. Can I?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Don't you do it.
He said to prove myself.
Everybody reroll initiative.
Wait, what?
Damn it, I'm still at 15.
16 or 16.
Wonderful. You guys suddenly freeze. There's like a glitch in time, and then you guys have like a good flow going, and then it suddenly gets completely mixed up.
I didn't approve that.
Question is, did anybody's turn get skipped?
Amazon Queen Aidi, you were the recipient of some special claws.
Yeah, everyone but Lycus got skipped.
I didn't approve any of that either.
Reactions.
What am I supposed to do?
Whatever you can.
Which is nothing.
Do you not have... Oh, yeah. Well, okay, never mind.
It's a crit.
Yeah. Bam, but he fails to slap the bless right off of you.
Did it get reduced?
Did what?
The damage.
That it did to you?
Yes.
I don't believe so.
I had my battle cry up.
I don't think it did.
What kind of damage was it?
Magical slashing.
Okay, that's why.
Okay. Alright, that was its attacks. Tabby.
All right. Well, another bolt of lightning.
Save! After her turn, you'll swipe again at Aidi. Well, yeah, there's no point doing that.
That one I can do something about.
Kerpwing! Alright, now go ahead.
I just posted what Lycus is doing right now.
Aidi is going to cast a spell.
Hmm? What's your spell DC? It's more than that. Go ahead. He won't do anything. Ho ho.
God damn it!
You have advantage.
He's going to swipe at Chorus now.
What do you mean advantage?
No, the chorus does.
Reaction.
Take it. Claw him.
Boop.
Alright. I crack my neck, mainly out of frustration from all the banging pots and pans next to me, but I'm going to take that anger out on Mufasa here.
I'm helping.
You are. Oh, I was supposed to have advantage.
No, just on the first attack.
Oh, it's not first attack. Alright. Just regular hit them. And yeah, I'll pass.
Argonon seems to be just focused on attacking this thing as much as possible.
He'll swipe at 80 again. Womp. Go ahead.
Words aren't even coming from him. He's just attacking in grand fury.
It's darn right you missed me, you big stupid lion thing.
Your fire damage will expire on roll, by the way.
I could have sworn I just changed that. What the shit?
You have it on there twice.
That might.
No, it's on there once. But it will expire on roll.
It's got damage 1d6 fire, then Helmet Brilliance Fire Ripples damage 1d6 fire.
Hmm. Well, let's see if he hits.
Well, I've still got advantage, so probably.
Don't kill it.
Oh, Argonon's gonna try to kill it. Wait, where'd my weapon go?
Argonon, you're having a lot of technical difficulties over there.
Okay, that's yeah. I'm sorry that for some reason the armor started working wrong.
This is the trial by combat. Trial by combat.
Well, he went for a killing blow.
You raise up your sword, and he holds it up, and the blade stops right at its flesh. Hmm. More resilient than expected. Very well. Reality begins to warp around you all again. And this time you appear at that grand table where you saw all those sleeping people. And this time the food, I forgot if I mentioned this or if it was different. The table is completely stocked with, like, you think the royalty and Mitros would kill to have a good looking as feast as this. Your mouths water at the sight of it.
Oh, heck yeah, food.
Am I still 16?
Yes.
Where are they, Jack?
I assume I'm still down.
You are there with them at 1 hit point.
Just gonna start eating off the table a little bit.
I'm
Hey, Jax, are you okay?
no.
Well, you're not dead yet.
Well, one of these times it's gonna end up being permanent. So
But not right now.
So was Argonon aware of his arm being held and not able to strike the final blow?
I mean, yeah, you saw it happen right in front of you, but then you're now in front of this
Okay.
table with full delicious food.
I wasn't sure if I was like frozen in time or.
You were briefly, everyone was,
Okay.
but not anymore.
Man, we didn't have this kind of food back in the forest. This is great.
Are we really gonna just start eating this random food that has a bunch of sleeping people next to it?
I mean, I'm already eating it. I'm fucking 9 years old, dude. I don't know what I'm doing.
How'd you even get up on the table? It's
Dude,
a massively large table.
I just jumped onto the table. I'm gonna start playing music again. I'm gonna start banging.
You see, after Lycus smears food on his face, after eating it, being super excited to get his tummy full, you see him slowly start to grow back into his clothes and armor.
Well, you see, that's how time works, right?
Oh boy, how was going through puberty again?
That was extremely unpleasant.
At least you did it real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Got through that whole awkward phase. Just went right past it. 2 seconds.
What about me?
You grow back snuggling to your armor.
I assume I re-aged like 15 years.
Yeah, you guys can't really tell, but yeah, you go back to your default ages.
I take
If
it
you're eating.
Argonon has not started eating.
Oh, neither is Aidi.
Aron, you can see like snakes going in front of your eyes, like blepping you curiously.
Oh, I'm just gonna walk over to Argonon and pet one of the snakes.
Snake will just slowly, just kind of give like, kind of blink its eyes, like, yeah, that's what I wanted all this time.
I'm gonna grab a piece of food off the table and like maybe if you eat this, you'll go back to how you were before, like you did.
Oh yeah, we just shove it in his mouth. I'm just gonna start feeding him.
Oh, do you think the snakes can eat? She holds a piece up for the snakes.
They eat.
That's adorable.
Amazing. We should name them.
Do you let people force feed you, Argonon?
Yeah, sure.
Get him! I'll hold him
That'll
down.
be pleasant.
So this is like the most delicious food you've ever tasted. This is perfection. You don't think you're going to be hungry for the rest of the day / night. What time it is? And Argonon, you do feel like a little bit lighter on your feet. I guess normal would be the more accurate word. But curiously enough, the green and the snake still remain.
Well, you look, yeah, you know, your normal age, I think. It's hard to tell past the green.
And the scars. You got a lot of scars on your face.
Yeah, I don't think those are going anywhere. Or these, for that matter. Looks up at the snakes.
I mean, at least they look friendly.
Runs his hands through them. Well, this is definitely different.
Well. She takes a look at the people around the table. Are they still asleep?
Wait, have you guys met these people?
Are they even there?
Let's see. They are still sleeping.
One of them looks like Flash from Guns N' Roses, if I remember correctly. Long hair with a top hat.
They all have very long hair, yes.
Huh.
But they seem like, they're kind of stirring a little bit, whereas before they were just flat out passed out. Aidi, give me a history check with advantage. As you see what looks like an Amazon there, wearing armor and having markings that predate, that pretty much you recognize as being part of your original time. Get music back on.
Do you think that means we proved ourselves?
I guess. Is the lion still here? Or is he not with us?
He's not there anymore. But Aini, you recognize the trademark scar on the cheek of this woman's face. Get a name in here. You recognize her as Aurelia the Brave. You had known her in life, and by the time you had got to Themis in present day, you had known before then, or when you got there, that she had actually etched out an epic tale carved in Themisian history. Rumors that she had went on to take several different types of what the hell do you call? No, I'm drawing a blank on the name. The 6-armed ogres that were the shock trooper unit of
Geigens?
Sidon. Yeah, Geigens. She went into an entire camp with only 4 other allies there. She was the only one who merged. She was a shining example that was mortal, that all Amazon should strive to be like. She died a very heroic death, able to essentially finish up the remains of the camp before getting what little prisoners that they had to safety.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen her in ages.
Who might she be?
Heidi will regale them with the tale of her.
As she just stands there?
She is one of the people sleeping at the table.
Oh.
Is she a giant-sized person as well?
She is. She's human. She's about 6 foot tall, so taller than usual lady. But definitely built like a warrior.
So, the table itself, is it like a large table to suit the giant-sized people?
Yes, it's a large stone table. Most of the chairs are way too big for most of the occupants, save for that really big guy at the end.
I wonder if that means the other people here are heroes. She's gonna look to see if she recognizes any of them from
Yeah.
tales or song.
Yeah, same here.
Argonon will move back their hair just to get a better look at them.
Argonon, give me a history check with advantage. Lycus, you can do the same as well.
What about me?
I would like to use my turn to fly up and push one side of the hair, and then Mage Hand push the other side of the hair to open up one of the faces a little bit better for everyone else to see.
Tabby, yeah, you can do it too. Argonon and Tabby, you guys recognize from Argonon your military experience, Tabitha, because you're so well read. You recognize a human warrior there, male. The tale of Rantrell the Forgotten. He was an exquisite example of what a model soldier should be, both in combat as well as a very well-versed student at the academy. He could do both magic and combat. He was an exceptional part of Mitros' history when it was first established. How he went out is how he got his name. He went out to go aid in the rescue of some soldiers that had gotten lost at sea. And his boat did come back with all the people he went out to look for. But he wasn't there. And nobody could answer what happened to him.
This guy's
So- So they had crafted an epic tale around him, even though nobody was really able to verify it. And though many people moved on, and a lot of people really did seem to forget him. Like if you brought it up, you'd kind of have to wait for a few seconds for it to sink in, like, oh yeah, that guy. And that's how he got his name.
This guy was practically a living legend.
Never heard of him.
Exactly.
And he's among one of the few that they drilled us all about. Techniques of his were passed down. Crazy stuff. What is he doing here? And Aurelia and
Presumably the others.
look at the other faces.
Lycus, you know that there is a gnome here. This guy, you can tell from his signature hairdo and very well getup. This is a very odd legend amongst the Thieves Guild. Elstar the Sincere Moldwood. He came into the guild about 200 or 300 years ago. And he worked his way up through the ranks. Funny thing about him, he used to be a druid. He didn't really say why he decided to choose the life of a scoundrel, but he fit in well enough. The thing that set him apart from everybody else is that he was an extreme gentleman. He was very polite, he never used foul language, but he could hold his own as combat. The thing that got him his epic tale was that there was a large turf war with another guild that was trying to challenge the resident Thieves Guild. And he went up to the current ruler at the time and he said, you know what, I think it's time for me to prove myself. I'll make them back off. Everybody thought he was fucking crazy, so the guild leader sent about 10 people to go after him to stalk him, with bows and arrows ready to cover him for whatever stupid shit he was about to pull. He went right up to the enemy base. He met with their leader, broad daylight, and they talked. The enemy leader also had arrows trained on him. Each one wasn't aware of the veritable army that was having them in their sights. And then after about 15 minutes, the most miraculous thing happened. They shook hands and they parted ways. Not a drop of blood was spilled. He gets back to the Thieves Guild and he tells his boss, all right, the issue's resolved. We can go about our business. The leader didn't believe him and asked what the hell he did or said to get this done. And according to legend, all he really did is he was sincere and straight with them, completely using his words and not steal. And he had single-handedly diffused one of the biggest rivalries in Mitros at that time.
Well, shit. That's sincere. This dude's like the model, like, gentleman, like, textbook definition of how to be, like, just a good person, and yet still be a scoundrel. Definitely a role model.
Hmm.
And he would tell the other parts of the story.
And the giants up there?
Giant doesn't seem familiar.
Well, I don't recognize him.
But course, when you're in the process of moving people's hair, this actually like gets them to stir, and they're like opening their eyes, kind of like batting weakly at your hand, like, oh, what?
Oh. I dropped the hair to cover her face and fly back to the others.
They sit up and they're looking around. What? Who are all of you?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Well, that's a tough question at this point.
I mean, we know who you are.
Really?
Some people call us the chosen.
And some people call you guys heroes.
They look kind of confused at each other.
I mean, I recognize Aurelia.
I recognize the lovely gentleman over there. He just kind of gives him a nod.
You,
Aidi, is that you?
Oh, yes, you remember me. Hello.
Yes, I'm. She just pauses and looks around. I'm waiting for a friend here. And the other's like, yeah, same as us. Wait, why are you? You know my moniker, Mister? He, the gnome calls over at Lycus.
Oh yeah, no, you're like a legend. You're like the role model of what it means to be a good scoundrel. Like you defused like the turf war like 200 years ago. Like they still talk about you.
He blinked. Um. y-
you,
yes.
you all have been out for a real long time.
Yeah, it did just drop the years. Yeah, it's been a bit.
Wait. The Elstar like kind of leans forward on the table. I mean, I just did what anybody else would do. Why am I hailed as a hero? What?
You were a gentleman. You talked like you were honest. You were sincere, and then that ended tensions back in the day, and they still talk about it. Not often, but they talk about it.
I mean, if that's really true, I would love for you to maybe bestow some of your teachings to some of our members of our group.
Yeah, seriously.
Sure.
I mean, I'm almost always sincere when I talk to people. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I am as well, but I have my moments.
Yes. Like I'm having a hard time imagining this. Could have sworn people knew about this. I mean, did they leave out the part where I slipped them gold and told them that I'd bring them people for their service?
What?
Yes, I very remember clearly, doing the old sleight of hand, big thing of gold that I had actually taken from the Thieves Guild.
The thief is not
Well, you
known
did
for
know
being the
that
thief.
stories have a mind of their own and completely change facts after a couple of years.
I mean, if you were really good at the sleight of hand, probably nobody noticed.
Like it's just claps. Well played, sir. Well played.
So they really think I diffused that with words?
Yeah, no, they think you're like, you know, the most.
Good show.
Yeah, pretty much. Hard to
Oh
believe.
well, it feels good to be good, I guess.
You're good at your job.
What happened to the children that I lent them?
What?
No idea.
No idea.
Oh well.
Nobody knows about that part, apparently.
All right. Well,
Speaking of no one knowing that part, no one knows what happened to you, Rantrell.
when I went out on the boat to help those others.
Yeah, that. They all came back, you didn't.
Oh. Well. What happened? Oh, wait, those were the guys that got lost on that new boat, right? Right, and it stopped working. And
By
they
the way,
didn't want to
pardon.
leave, and nobody could fix it. Well, I actually rather fancy that boat myself, so I just put them all to sleep and sent them on their way.
I love everything about this.
You jacked the boat?
Yes, I did.
So you're a pirate.
Well, I didn't steal anything, but I fixed it up. I used wind magic to propel it, and I sailed away and lived a life of my own.
Like a pirate.
So, why couldn't they really remember you, though? Did you do something to alter their memories, or they just fell asleep and had no idea.
Oh, I'm pleased. I'm amazing, but I'm not godlike. I don't know. I mean, I've been really good at what I do, but you know how some people are just forgettable? I mean, I guess that can apply to me.
It does.
Yeah. Who is this guy again?
That was Rantrell the Forgotten.
I was saying that sarcastically, but yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, now I'm curious. Aidi, is there a story about me?
She will recount the tale as she heard it.
Okay, yes, that's right. I went in and I killed a lot of them. I got the survivors out. They had passed out. We only had time enough for a few words spoken. They got delivered off, and you said I just died?
You either died or went missing.
There might have been a rather dashing Gigant that I ran away with.
You go, girl.
Nice.
I thought it might have been something along those lines since, well, I went missing around the war and ended up with Versi.
I'm just gonna give her a high five.
So, how'd that go? I hear those guys are all hands.
Definitely use magical lubricant.
Oh.
High five.
I'd take a drink of whatever the nearest.
Like 3 of the snakes just gag reflex.
I mean, that was me the first few times, yes.
God,
Oh, God. I start
the rest of the snakes gag reflex.
I just take a picture and just start downing the picture.
Just gonna start taking a sip.
I just kind of stare off into space, kind of space-eyed. Like, what?
Heidi is definitely holding her blushing cheeks.
You're telling me you didn't see this in that book?
Just be glad that they didn't mistake the lubricant for the glue and really have a problem.
The book that I am still reading through, I don't think I've gotten to the Geigen chapter. And I definitely wasn't expecting to ask anyone I knew about it.
Please no.
Oh, Tabby.
At least she had the decency to message her privately.
Heidi, give me a... no. Your passive's good enough. You can tell Aurelia here, her eyes are much like your friends back in Themis, how they once were. Clouded over. Not as much, but there's definitely some clouds to them.
Does anyone else's eyes have that same thing?
Just hers.
Sister,
Yeah?
are you having trouble seeing?
It's a bit blurry, but... Well, I don't need to see terribly well to see the cycle of whatever this is around us. The multiverse repeated constantly before my eyes. Oh yes, quite. That will do it. He kind of leans back in his chair and he's rubbing what looks like a little rabbit's foot.
Do I have any idea why her eyes are doing the same thing as Laumadea's?
You can give me an Arcana check?
Hereditary blindness. IED's got a future to look forward to.
You think if they've been here as long as she claims, watching something over and over your mind can't fully comprehend for a massive amount of time might do some damage to the mind. And in turn, it can also be physical as well.
Ha. And you say that you're all waiting for a friend here?
Absolutely. Yep, that's right.
The same friend, or
They kind of blink and they get that like 1,000-yard stare. Oh,
wow, let's play a game. On the count of 3, you all say the name of the friend you're waiting for. 1, 2, 3.
like they don't say anything. They're just give like a small shrug.
Uh-huh. Who
Did
told
he
you to
look?
wait? But
Did he look like a big lion?
Uh,
Wings,
no,
crazy stuff.
maybe it looked
no.
like a baboon painted his face.
I'm pretty sure it's just my friend that, I met them and like it seems their mind is just spiraling trying to generate this memory of a friend that they can't seem to recall.
Oh.
Just tell me that friend was inside an Erlutheria and we're good.
What?
That's all I need to know.
Well, it's probably some sort of enchantment.
All right, hear me out, you 3. Would you guys mind, like, maybe emptying your pockets? Maybe you might have something on you that might give a clue.
What is this, a shakedown?
I mean, you could shake while you take it out if you want. That's on you. I won't stop you. How about this? Do you remember who told you to wait for your friend here?
No, it was just something that I wanted to do.
All right, so you guys have no answers, correct? You guys don't remember who you're trying to wait for or who told you to wait. So maybe you have a clue in your pocket. I'll be over here on the table drinking out of this pitcher of wine. You do you.
They kind of search themselves. Elstar just keeps like flicking the little rabbit foot that he has. Nope, can't seem to find anything. Nope. Yeah, I got nothing. He glances over his shoulder at this.
Well,
Didn't you say there was a giant sitting at the head of the table?
Correct, he has not awoken yet.
So who's that big guy?
He's... I think he's always been asleep.
How tall roughly is the big guy? Like,
He would
estimate?
easily tower over any one of you.
Like, is there a rough estimate of footage?
Can't really tell. But it looks like the chair fits him perfectly.
Wonder.
So, everyone except Tabby has eaten, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, while you guys are trying to think this out, you get this overwhelmingly massive urge to just drop where you are and fall asleep.
All right, I'm taking a nap. Good night.
Hmm.
Is this magic sleep?
It is a sleep that you cannot resist.
Guess it's nap time.
Well,
So do we just drop standing?
Yep, just drop on the ground.
Wait, who dropped?
everybody.
Everybody
Everyone
who
but
ate.
Tabby.
What about drink?
Yes, that also counts.
All right, I make a bed out of a giant loaf of bread.
Wait, I haven't eaten anything.
Okay, then you're still up. The area around you begins to warp. I need Tabby and IE to make con saves for me. Bless should be over by this point.
We'll subtract one then.
You guys are overcome by this extremely blinding light. And you suddenly feel the rush of wind around you, the smell of the ocean, foreign birds chirping, and trees around you, a humid atmosphere surrounding you. You guys are able to keep yourselves in check, but it's an extremely jarring move that almost knocks you right off your feet.
Ugh. A little warning would be nice.
That's
And when the light fades, you're standing once again in front of the hovering, pink-clad Kyra.
Just them two?
Everybody here. But they're actually witnessing it.
so including the other 4 people.
Yes.
But we're still asleep.
And let's see, we have... Alright, Tabby, your back feels just a little bit heavier than usual. Nothing concerning, but you feel like something's on your back.
I try and look behind me.
So when you turn in place, you can hear something like lightly shifting against your robes, and you hear like a small little clanking sound. Heidi, you're right next to her. You can see it looks like she has a quiver with some arrows in it.
Oh, where'd you get the quiver?
I have no idea.
How would you like me to take a look at it?
Can I take it off?
Yeah, you can take it off.
Ideal helper.
But you're looking at
And-
this, and you're like, oh, this is a really nice quiver. This is my quiver.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is true. I will let her look at it, but it doesn't leave my hands.
Eventually, everybody else starts to come to their senses as the fresh sea air is a welcome relief to the time distilled, awkward limbo that you were in for who knows how long.
Smells good.
Look at my hands. Still snaking on.
Still snaking on.
So-
Good.
Is this Chelsea or Kyra?
This is still Chelsea. You were gone for about 5 minutes.
Wait, but that's Kyra.
Only 5 minutes.
Look, just Chelsea is giving Kyra a little piggyback ride.
She's in the
Just-
back seat.
Yeah.
And it seems you acquired what I thought was still there.
A quiver?
Mm-hmm.
What's with the quiver?
Well, it's got arrows in it.
So it's a full quiver.
It's not full, but there's a decent amount of arrows in there.
Maybe half or slightly more?
Somewhere around there.
Do these arrows have any distinguishing marks like the feathers used on them or anything like that?
You can only see the lower half of them. They do look quite a bit different than the ends of regular arrows you've seen.
I mean, we could always identify them.
I'm already ritually casting Identify on the quiver.
Hmm.
And kind of petting it.
Why are you petting a quiver?
I'm not paying attention to anything around me now. I have a new possession.
That is pretty nice.
Did you say this is supposed to help us against the Titans?
Not the case itself, but what lies within.
God slaying arrows?
Your identified picks up 11 arrows of Empyrean slaying.
Inside of a quiver of Alona.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be really good for Lycus.
That's the one that can shoot everything at once, right?
That's the one that holds a bunch of shit. It's like a bag of holding, but for arrows and
Nice.
staves and bows, and I think javelins.
Yeah, that would be super useful.
So, Lycus, what you failed to miss out on that happened last time is I now have a madness. AKA, whatever I acquire is mine. Period.
Right.
As
Right.
far as she's concerned.
Hey, Tabby, you mind if I use that? Because that looks like super useful.
All I give you is a death glare.
Yeah. You don't have to give me the look. I just, that looks like it would be beneficial to the whole, killing of the big old bad guys we're dealing with. No response?
So I'm trying to think of how I can game the madness to say, because I'm trying to think, because for me, out of character, exchanging something of equivalent value would make it so I'm willing to give something up. But in character, I would need to figure this out.
There's nothing saying that you can't just let him borrow it, but you always make sure that he knows that that is yours. That would be a suitable loophole, in my opinion.
Gotcha. I'm also assuming that the quiver works in the same way of a bag of holding, where you can't just stash it inside of a bag of holding without it causing things.
It does use extra dimensional space, so we'll say yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I'm sensing a lot of tension right now, but I feel like in the grand scheme of things, it'd be beneficial if I actually kind of had ownership of that. So, Tabby, I suggest you probably should just relinquish ownership to Lycus. And I'm gonna cast suggestion on Tabby.
Oh no.
Then
Wait.
it's automatically fail because of this madness.
Doesn't say anything about that. We'll see if it succeeds.
I'm pulling out the popcorn for this show.
Would that be a charisma check?
It's a wisdom.
Oh, I still have bless.
No.
I had blessed too.
Does a 16 make it?
Yes. DC 15.
Okay. You know when you hear a suggestion spell.
I recommend you don't use suggestion again. And when it comes time to fight the things, I will let you use it, but I will not relinquish ownership.
I'm putting a pin in it, but alright.
Why?
Chubby.
Why did you have to use a suggestion spell? I guess you could have just asked. And anyway, I'm pretty sure that doesn't actually belong to you, Tabby. We all found it together.
Crunch on my popcorn.
You see a hand go into your popcorn bucket.
Whose hand? Who's this connected to? I follow the arm up.
Oh, hey, what's up, beef boy? Hey, so what's going on here?
Glad to see you're back.
Holy
Oh.
crackers!
Yeah, by the way, that happened.
She just drops to the ground
Get,
laughing.
get it out. Get it out. Come on.
Oh, there's food if you offer it.
You should use your snake powers on her since she's making fun of you.
I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking island.
I was expecting Argonon, but okay.
Okay, you, okay. Everybody, we gotta give these things names.
Oh dear God, no.
This one, Snake Gyllenhaal.
Why such a long name?
One of them's called Long.
The grumpy one, we're gonna call Severus.
I'm gonna name this one Winky. I don't know if that's something wrong with its eye or not, but it keeps winking.
It looks like a hardened dread pirate snake that's missing an eye, who doesn't like anybody. So badass he made him leave Discord.
Dear Lord. People are naming individual strands of my hair now.
Wait, what about his back hair? Take off your shirt.
Oh God. Are the legends true?
No, leave your
Dear
pants
God,
on.
no.
I'm not taking that chance.
Argonon bats just to make sure.
No.
Okay, good.
Well,
Didn't need to make it more hentai than it already was.
we will leave off
Damn.
here if you guys have apparently conquered the island of time.
But we haven't conquered the question of why Tabby thinks she owns this thing the whole group found.
I'll give everybody here an intelligence check that wants to dwell on this fact. If you're not going to dwell on it, you don't have to roll.
I'll do it for the fun.
Argonon is a little confused.
Chorus, Lycus, Argonon. Yeah, all you guys look at each other, and you see all those, and you recall those old heroes you met. One of them was like a little bit blind. Another one was had like a lucky rabbit's foot. You didn't think anything too weird about that. The other one seemed a little bit paranoid. Then you recall what happened at the Well of Stars. You think a little bit of the craziness from that island may have left along with Tabitha.
Do I have any idea what we can do about it?
The darkness stared back.
With Ajax, he's seen some crazy people before back in the Sword Coast. From with his intelligence check, I'll say he can judge like the severity of it. He thinks about a greater restoration spell could get rid of whatever is afflicting her. But you guys do know that there are some menaces that just straight up can't be fixed. Fortunately, this doesn't seem to be one of them.
Of course, it's not a curse.
And does anyone have greater restoration?
I think that's you, Ajax.
I'll just have to learn it during a long rest.
Well, fortunately, it's something I think that we can fix and then have another conversation after, so I don't think the long rest is going to hurt. But do you have the things you need to cast it?
The answer would
We
be
have the
no.
money to buy it.
Finding it is the greater question.
I'm certain that we can find it at the Forge or Mitros or somewhere.
Like it has a lot of connections with nobles.
And yeah, and even like the Thieves Guild too.
You know a dude with a lot of diamonds in his hat.
Oh yeah.
Do we? Oh shit,
We know
Argonaut!
one.
Yeah. Can we just take one of those?
Doesn't have to be diamond dust, though.
It does.
Yeah, we can break it.
Yeah, we'll
You just
put
have-
it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and break a
We're
diamond.
just gonna go casually breaking a magic diamond?
It's fine. Just expel
I
it.
don't
Also,
think that's how this works.
I have one more that I can hypothetically use before I'm not using it anymore, so.
But don't they disintegrate once you use them?
Yeah, I've got 2 diamonds left inside my helm, and
That get
only using
Thanos
one.
on use.
yeah,
They don't turn into dust.
Not diamond dust.
nope.
Hmm.
They just, whenever I crush them, you can see the magic just fly out of them.
True. Oh well.
Alright, guys. Good game. Thank you, Crow. I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Yep, see ya.
Later.
Question, am I still 16?
No, everybody. Oh wait, no.
I mean,
You did neat. So yes, you are.
Oh boy.
So I'm 113 now.
Well, fortunately for me, I'm wearing magical armor, so it resizes.
So I'm just trying to figure out because
After an
I'm pretty
attunement.
sure I'm the only one in our group that knows how to crush a diamond to make diamond dust. But what would happen by giving me a diamond? Would that trigger this?
I don't think you found it, so I don't think it should.
Yeah.